Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at a bunch of rain here till early afternoon. Still have Salt Shack scheduled for tonight, big Monday night. We hope to keep that intact out at Cedar Beach in Babylon. Always fun. Looks like we're going to clear out early afternoon. So, but in the meantime, a lot of rain.
You don't have to water the grass or the flowers.
Yeah, that's it. Shut your sprinklers. You're good to go.
You're good.
Yeah, no problems. Lots going on. This is our first day back since I took off for vacation since July 27th. So
you've been floating around.
We've been catching up. All the details on my cruise will be available about noon at licountry.com. The recap of the show.
Oh dear. Listen.
Yeah.
One final question on the cruise. What was your favorite meal?
Oh boy. See,
one meal.
Can I just preface that with something? It's a loaded question because I will always choose sushi. Always. But let's exclude sushi, shall we?
Okay. Because that was our favorite. We went there. The sushi restaurant was phenomenal. We had to go back like 3 times.
Yeah,
so I get what you're saying.
Since you asked, Royal Caribbean has a sushi restaurant called Izumi that they have on all their ships. And it is phenomenal. It is incredible. We had hibachi. Oh boy. You know, I had one of the greatest ribeye steaks at their steakhouse.
Oh.
The way the meat is cooked in these specialty restaurants on the ships, I will tell you, if you're going on a cruise and you feel the need to splurge a little bit, if you have the desire to spend a touch more, the specialty restaurants are so good.
They're really good. I have to agree with you.
Yeah. So much better than the main dining room. They really are. So, yeah, I mean...
The ribeye? We're going with the ribeye?
I'll tell you, I had veal... No, was it medallion? No, veal... I had veal shank at their Italian restaurant.
Shank? Whoa.
I had veal shank at an Italian restaurant one day.
You know, I am so torn because I love veal. But then you think, what is veal and what's going on? And so when you order it, do you go, I'll have the veal? So nobody hears you?
I did, and I announced to the table that I apologize for eating a little baby. I did. It was so good, though.
But I know. I love veal. But it's such a, you're like torn, right?
Yes.
I have friends who won't ever eat it again now that they, whatever. But you always whisper it, like, I'll have the veal.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And the waiter gave me a little tiny baby spoon and said, look, you're supposed to take the marrow out of the bone there. So
Oh, my mother loved bone marrow.
I'm
not a big fan. Oh, my God.
Not only...
Don't get any blood work done for at least a month now.
Not only did I have the little baby animal, but I had the marrow of the bone.
Wow.
Yeah, it was something. I know. Cande, a couple of just random articles I thought you'd appreciate, especially on a Monday. They did a whole study of 800 workers over the course of 2 years to determine the least productive time in an office, as you'd imagine. Well, what would you think it would be? Least productive time in the office?
I'm going to go with Friday afternoon.
You're absolutely right. Yes. Friday afternoon, and that is why when a lot of these companies are now deciding, they're all these big companies are debating going to 4-day work weeks, they would cut out Friday and just give people a...
Yay! Yeah, when do we start?
Seriously. And your sweet tooth, here's one for you, because you've been eating very healthy. So
I have.
The most popular time for the sweet tooth to kick in is 2:30 in the afternoon. So, yeah. So
for me, I'll tell you, it's right after dinner.
Oh, for sure. You need a little piece of chocolate, right?
Yeah, that's when I'm really like, oh, I want something sweet.
Yeah, well, according to the study, 2:30 in the afternoon. So beware of that.
I shall. I'll sit here and say, am I feeling sweet?
Yes. Couple of national days for you. It's Purple Heart Day. It was this day that the oldest American military decoration for merit was created. Yep.
Love it.
1782, George Washington. It was called the Badge of Merit.
Oh.
It is National Sea Serpent Day today.
Serpent. It's not one of my favorite things.
In August of 1848, some men aboard a ship said they saw a 60-foot-long creature. And from that point, people started saying, they were seeing sea serpents and different random things in the water.
I can skip seeing that.
Yeah. It was National Raspberry and Cream Day today, Candy.
I don't like raspberries. I'm going to say it out loud and be proud. I don't like raspberries.
All right, that's fair. I don't mind them.
I don't like all the little seeds.
I do get that. They get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
I
don't like it.
And finally, it is National Lighthouse Day today.
Love lighthouses.
Yeah, we have one of the most famous in the world here on Long Island. So.
Yes.
Yep. Candy, some good news to round out your morning. More and more research is finding that pets are good for our mental health, as we thought.
Oh, I already knew that.
Even petting other people's dogs can give you
Of course, but I prefer
boost.
to pet my own.
Yes. Someone in England asked their neighbors if they'd take their trash out while they were away. But instead of just taking it to the curb, they took it out on the town and staged a photo shoot.
What?
They stuck googly eyes on the trash and got shots of the trash at the store, shots of the trash walking the dog, even going down a slide.
Oh, I get it. Take my trash out. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay, got the joke.
Candy, even for the joke, I would not go this
Me either.
You'd be lucky as my neighbor for me to even take your trash out to the curb.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
And you may have heard about this group before. Early in the pandemic, a guy in New Jersey started a nonprofit called I Want to Mow Your Lawn, where you can volunteer to mow senior citizens and other people's lawns around the neighborhood.
I've seen some videos of it. Very sweet.
Well, now it's back in the news because it's in 46 states.
Wow.
A handful have popped up in Toronto now. And a retired Marine in South Korea started doing it for widows of fallen soldiers.
I love it.
And there's a website, iwanttomowyourlawn.com. You could sign up. You can get someone to come mow your lawn. How about that?
Love it.
Yeah, thought that's really, really nice. That does it for our reunion here. Back together.
Yes, back together again. Here we are, as if we've never left.
That's right. You want the recap of our time apart, our getaways, whatever we were doing, my cruise, whatever, all of it available about noon at licountry.com. I am here till noon. We've got a bunch of rain coming through. Looks to be clearing out early afternoon. We are still on pace for Salt Shack, Cedar Beach, Babylon tonight. We'll keep you updated throughout the day, but keep on hoping for that one. We should have another good Monday out there. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.